Post. Get the timer open. And there we go. This is Tuesday, the 21st of February. And this is my personal yoga practice. Getting started. Quick forward fold to get any pops out of the low back or neck. There we go. Right, feel it building just left, and feel like it popped what, the second or third vertebrae. There we go. And start the down dog, and then we'll transition to up dog in a moment. So relax. Hands about shoulder width apart. Feet, hips to shoulder width apart. And relax. Just feel the breath if you can. Breathe in and out through the nose. And today, lucky day, I can breathe through the nose today in my downward dog. So, enjoy that. Yay! Feel the weight in the heel of the hand. I like the weight in the heel of the hand, right? I can even lift up my fingers a little bit. You can see the right hand. Because when you do that, you've got less surface area of the hand pressing into the floor, which means you're less prone to slide. Even though you've got less surface for less friction, right? But you've got more force on the smaller surface area, so that actually creates more friction. Feel that. Feel the back. Alright, take this up. Big toes are fine. Wrists up. Right wrist pop. Left wrist maybe. Left wrist doesn't feel super perfect. There we go. Left wrist pop. Left knee pop a little bit. Right knee popped a little bit more. Very good. Alright. Cool transition to upward facing dog. Get the back into a nice posterior flex. Elbows to the rib cage, posterior flex on the spine, levitate, and extend. All right. And then spread the hands a little bit more comfortably. Really, actually, I only got 30 seconds left. And then feel the low back. And relax. A little over time, but that's because this feels really good on the low back. I'm still kind of opening it a little bit. And so yeah, I'll admit I did some small low yield torquing exercises this morning, right? So just really rotating the pelvis forcefully back and forth. And first day to experiment with that. It's actually really cool. So that's actually, I think, a really good thing, a very good exercise, because it works out the low back, right? Make sure that the back has to be nice and flexible, so it's got to be nice and open, number one. Number two, it uses those muscles, and that's a good thing. Hey, got a viewer. Good stuff. You got me on the transition to wheel pose. So we'll start from fish, the back off the earth, we go. That's a wheel pose. And then relax and chill out. So let's see here. Not easy to read names upside down. I can see it starts with an M, but it's long enough. I don't want to put in the effort to try and figure the rest of it out, so I'll wait till I get right side up. But hey, how's it going? Good seeing you. Thanks for watching. Turn the hands out a little bit. There we go. Interesting. When I turn the hands out a little bit, easier to push forward. Funny that. I did not know that before. Alright, and relax. Feel the pose. Alright. Time to start walking. And walk forward. And then walk back. Yeah, The Exorcist, right? And walk forward again. And that's it for that. Alright, very good. And you know what? I think I'll finish out this 3 minutes. Hey! Get another viewer. Mustafa Shkari. Hey, thanks for watching, sir. And Legacy, 1999. Alright. Party Like It, 1999, right? There we go. And do a little cow pose. And I think I'll just go all out on the spine flex. And relax. Interesting, right? Because I've got the hands a little bit. If I take the hands away, then I have to use my abs and my core a lot more to prevent too much rotation on the spine. And so that's actually what I'm using my hands for, is to prevent too much rotation on the spine. Or too much sensation from the rotation of the spine. And we are done. All right, cool stuff. Next up, forward fold. After flexing that way, now we're going to flex the other way. And so to do that, you got to do it very slowly, because all the vertebrae were just flexing the opposite direction. So feel the neck, space in the vertebrae, get the pants into a good spot, so you can get the man parts into a good spot. Heels together, bolts of the feet together, ankles just barely touch if at all, and fold forward. And relax. Yeah, it says just let the upper body relax as much as possible. So try to relax the spine, the abs, the neck, the shoulders, the hands, the arms. Relax all of that. Got another minute left. Swap the arms. Let the legs work, and let the upper body relax. And the only work is just basically staying upright. And straighten the legs every once in a while, because they have a tendency, the knees have a tendency to bend just a little bit, because the hamstring is flexing a little bit. As you try and rotate the pelvis a little more, the knees try to bend a little bit. So make sure you engage the quads just enough to straighten the legs. As you relax the upper body. And that's it for that. All right, reviewer Imran S. Thanks for watching, sir. Next up, floor exercises. Hey, down to the floor. So, hip openers. What are we starting with? Left leg. Half lotus. Shin to chest. Hey. Hello, Imran. Good to see you. Foot to the chest. All right, then back to the floor. Foot back to the chest. Shin to the chest. Watch out when you bring the knee from outside to inside. This muscle slides over the hip. It's a very different sensation. It can be kind of unnerving when you feel that muscle slide over the bone, especially when you're not used to it. And the body might be more flexible with the hip on one side as compared to the other. Alright, so there we go. Try to get everything into the right position. And I got 2 minutes, so relax. So yeah, just in case you guys don't know, I've got a timer. I set it for 3 minutes, which gives me plenty of time to get into the pose. So like it took me about a minute to get into this pose, and then gives me plenty of time to hold the pose. So this guy, I got 2 minutes to hold it. And holding it for that long is what really leads to growth in practice. That's my belief. And seems to have worked for me. Because a few months ago, before I started doing this pose every day, I couldn't do it this well every day. And I started doing it every day and I got better and better. And hey, look at that. Now it's actually somewhat relaxing. Today it is very relaxing for some reason. Yesterday was not so relaxing. And breathe. So of course there's a big stretch in the left thigh. You can feel that. And also the left thigh is being stretched and manipulated such that the blood flow is being restricted. That's actually a very interesting sensation for the body because normally that doesn't happen. The body doesn't always like that. And then also the back and the spine actually has to curve forward, especially at first, in order to get the foot back there. And then it takes some effort with the spine and neck to pull the leg back. And I see in the viewer got a comment, but I'm too far away from the computer to read it. So now I have finished up the time for this side. There we go. Alright, so where are you from, sir? I am from Big Dallas. Big D. That's me. Alright, and so left leg, or that was the left leg, now the right leg. So, half lotus on the other side, shin to chest, foot to chest, there we go, back to the earth, foot to chest, watch out for the hip, bring the shin to the chest, and then get the foot behind the head, best as you can. And there we go. And so, as I mentioned on the other side, hey, let's see, I got in early this time. Got 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. You see, I put my left elbow wrapping around the right foot. I do that so I can use the left arm to help keep the shin back in place. Because if I don't do that, then it has to be the neck and the spine have to push back on the shin. Because the right thigh is acting like a giant spring, right? It's trying to bring the leg back forward. Even though I've got the muscle relaxed, right? It's still the tension, I'm stretching the muscle. It's still trying to pull the leg back forward. And so, without my left arm wrapped around the right foot, then all that force and effort has to come from the neck and spine, or the neck and the back, and that can be pretty tough. That gets very taxing very quick. So that's why the left hand is around the right foot. And then just relax. Relax the left leg. Relax the right thigh. Feel the right thigh. Feel the muscle being stretched. And feel the blood flow being constrained. It's very interesting because the body's not used to that. The body doesn't really like that at all. But you just relax and you start to get used to it. Now my right hand's starting to feel like it's falling asleep because my positioning, right, my tricep, my right tricep more or less is kind of wrapped around the right thigh, and it's close enough to the armpit that apparently it's also constricting some blood flow in the right arm. So feels like the left thumb starting to fall asleep a little bit. And we are out of time on this side. There we go. Get that back down. Blood flow reestablished. There we go. Hey, look at that. Jay Logold is now watching. Alright, good to see you. Next up, hamstrings. Yay, hamstrings. Alright, the first hamstring stretch, the one to get you started, is Janushirasana, which is just all out, hey, flex your hamstring. Do this, and then get your head to the floor. Look at that, forehead to the floor. Once you're comfortable with that, right, notice I am comfortable with that, got there relatively quickly. Then you do the next pose, but only after you're comfortable with the first pose. Next pose is somewhat similar, a little bit more extreme. Very carefully start to work your way over. You can reach the forehead towards the earth, so the arm has to move a little bit, the shoulder has to sneak inside the left thigh. Forehead to the earth first, usually. And once you find that, then you slide that left shoulder inside. The left hand goes under the right thigh. And you might feel a couple pops on your left shoulder, the ball and socket joint in the left shoulder, because you straighten the elbow, the left elbow, and turn the inside of the elbow towards the earth, manipulates that ball and socket joint. And this is a really cool stretch. But you'll feel some stretch on the right side of the body, so like the right rib cage, the right shoulder, and also a nice massive stretch on the left thigh. And the stretch on the thigh is not just the muscles being stretched, but it's also from the earth pushing into the muscles on the left thigh. And then just relax. Got another minute to go. Feel the left thigh muscles, the right shoulder, relax. Even feeling the right side of the pelvis a little bit, the top right side of the pelvis where the muscles attach. Feeling that a little bit today. And just relax. And that feels really good. Timer's up. Yeah, that stretch feels really, really good. All right, hey, look at that. Got a new viewer. Says nice. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, it is nice. It's actually really cool. Once you start to get that, and again, so I only actually started doing that a couple months ago again. But yeah, the setup to that is to get your Janushasana, right? This pose. Get the forehead down to the earth, get it comfortably down to the earth, right? So I could stay here the rest of the day, get the forehead to the earth, just kind of stretching out. I do feel the hamstring a little bit because it always tightens up during the day. But you'll notice, right, that was like relatively easy for me, right, speaking. When it starts to get relatively easy for yourself, right, or maybe even a little before, you want to experiment and play. But always be careful, right? So I got the forehead down, got the shoulder down, got the right hand under the left thigh, and then start to feel this. And relax. Feel that right thigh stretch. So yeah, it's pretty cool because it's both a muscle stretch and there's that sensation of the earth pressing into the muscle, enhancing the stretch, enhancing the sensation. And then let the left shoulder relax. Yeah, when I let my left shoulder relax on this side, that creates a lot of sensation. And whenever you're practicing, you shouldn't feel any pain, right? What does that mean? You will feel sensation, right? I mean, I feel the muscles stretched. I feel the muscles are in places where they're not normally during the day. I feel sensation, but it's not pain, right? There is a threshold between sensation and pain. Once you've gone past that threshold and you're inside of pain, that's the body telling you, hey, pull back or something you don't like is going to happen, right? So that's pain. So you pull back, right? You get out of the pose a little bit to the point where you no longer feel pain. To the point where all you feel is just sensation. As you practice day by day, week by week, month by month, that threshold will increase. You'll be able to withstand more sensation before reaching the pain threshold. So that's the lecture on sensation and pain. Sensation is good, pain is not. And that's it for that side. Again, that feels really good. Yeah, getting the shoulder down to the inside of the thigh always feels really good. All right, so next up, clear that out. Got my 3-minute timer, right? So that gives me lots of time to get into the pose, lots of time to hold the pose. And next up, wide splits, right? Your mileage may vary. Just go to where you want to for the day. And actually, I want to scoot back a little bit to get the feet a little bit closer. And yes, I'm a guy, right? I gotta get the man parts in place because I've got the entirety of the abdomen on the earth, right? The ab and the pelvis on the earth. If I don't adjust my parts correctly, then the pelvis will crush my parts, and that's not good. Not good at all. And feel this for a moment. Today's an odd numbered day, so I start with the left side first. Left shoulder stretch. And then reach the right arm back around towards the right scapula. Trying to open that right ball and socket joint a little bit more. And then after I get it back in a comfortable place, just relax. Hold this for about a minute. Good for that side. Slowly let the back arm go around. Reestablish blood flow to both the shoulders as needed. And do the other side. So get the right shoulder down. Left hand towards the left scapula. And really I'm trying to reach the fingertips, basically the middle finger tip, as high along the spine as I can get it, to open up the left ball and socket joint in the left shoulder. And then once you find the position, just relax the muscles. You'll get out of place a little bit, but that's okay. You really want to feel where the body goes when it relaxes. And that's it for that side. So slowly unravel the back arm. Alright, very good. And final pose. We set the timer for 3 minutes. Don't normally make it the whole 3 minutes. Hey, look at that, got another viewer. Samrat. Alright, very good. Good to see you. And from here, and I think I didn't call out Willie, but yeah, Willie Andrew. Good stuff, sir. Thanks for watching. Handstand. Yay, handstand. So let's see how quickly I can go straight into it. So I'll go up into a starter pose, and then I'll go towards the handstand. And yesterday, I could not hold my handstand at all. Right, so that's the starter pose. Get the hips up. Lift this up onto the ball, on the toes. And feel some balance, maybe. Better than yesterday. Yesterday, I could not balance worth anything. Maybe. Hold it. Can I? Oh, that's it. All right. Well, very cool, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments. Hope you enjoyed it. I should be back tomorrow morning at around 8 a.m. doing much the same practice because daily practice is what makes you good at stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you appreciate it. And if you want to watch the rest of this video, along with yesterday's, feel free, head on over to YouTube, leave some comments or whatever you like. So again, thanks for watching and enjoy your day.